So then tell us, what are some of the consequences of making too many decisions?
I think this is unexpected for a lot of people, that when we make a lot of decisions, it becomes harder to make other decisions, right? And we might think, well, decisions, that's just a mental thing. Why would that matter? And this is part of that idea of mental fatigue. So decision making seems to tap into some of the same resources that we need for self-control. Every time you make a decision, you're deciding not to do other things in favor of this one thing that may be why. And one of the things that's really important to know about this phenomenon is that it doesn't really seem to matter whether these are big, important life decisions or small decisions. We're still tapping into those resources, and we seem to get fatigued as time goes on and just want to use them less as we've worn them out, right? And so then we're less likely to really use them without a lot of effort. So I like to pick on email just because it's a common thing we've all experienced. It's not that email is an evil thing, but I just want to, use that as a common example. Every email requires a lot of decisions. It's, have I included the right people? Have I said something offensive? How will this come across? Do I think that this is going to come across on paper without the emotions there? Do I need an emoticon? Would that look silly to have an emoticon, right? So there's a number of very little decisions, but they actually matter because we're dealing with social interactions, right? And we care quite a bit. Human beings are designed to care quite deeply about how other people think of them. And it is critical, as anyone knows in business, to care about that, right? So it does have important consequences. It's not just about information sharing. And so these decisions, we're making a ton of these decisions every time we're doing it. So, if you spend a half hour doing that, you've made a lot of decisions, even if none of them were really that important. None of them pertain to the really important thing that you needed to do today. Maybe some of them did, maybe some of them didn't. But you've just, so we make decisions, a lot of decisions throughout the day, even when we're not aware that we're making so many decisions. One thing that some presidents have done, for example, is to have other people decide what clothes they're going to wear. And what some people do is to make decisions about certain components of their day the night before so that they won't be taxing those resources in the morning, right? And based on the research, this really should make a difference, these kinds of things.